my YouTube family. It's funny, it's the beginning of the day and I still gotta have my flashlight on. But anyways, what's that sitting in front of you? Well, it's a Shark vacuum. And Teddy came to see us. And, well, if y'all want to stick around and, see, what this, vacuum's gonna come out looking like when it's all said and done and tore apart, and you want to see what kind of goodies we get out of it, then stick around, because, that's what we're about to do, is find out what kind of goodies are in it. Well, back here on the back here, it says to unlock the handle, you press that button. I pressed it, and this whole piece pulled out. So, that's good. Now, I know you're all gonna freak out because me, a lot of you wouldn't do it, but me, I think I'm gonna grab what looks like a star bit, a security star bit. So I'll have to go and get my star bit or my set from out in the kitchen. So I'll be back, but I'm gonna take these screws out and see what's inside this. So stay tuned. Okay, now for everybody that thought it wasn't gonna be worth it, I don't know if it's all copper, but I mean, why would they put a copper piece to an aluminum piece? But if that's the case, then this whole thing has a copper wire in it, this whole piece. And if anyone has any suggestions on the best way to remove the copper out of these, drop it in the comment section, please, because I've got another one like this that has what looks to be Bear Bright in it, and if I clean it up, it will be Bear Bright. But if I leave it like it is, then I don't think they'll give me anything because it's a tube like this. So y'all help me out there. I'll just set this to this side for right now and pick up the garbage, put it in the garbage can, and I don't know where I got them from exactly, or where they came from, but a friend had them and said that I could have them. So there's my security bit set. Now, it's not the perfect thing, but it works. I would much rather have one of the larger hex key type ones, because those can fit into very tight spaces. But enough with that. Let's get back to tearing that down. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do is cut this cord off of here. And I'll cut it right here. And that'll, maybe if my cutters will cut, now that I've cut so much copper with them. There we go. Just had to have a little muscle behind it. Let's move. Oh. That's gross. I didn't realize that was in there. Well, I'm looking it over. Unlock floor nozzle. Holy moly! didn't know it did that. That's pretty cool. So I get to tear this apart first. And as you can tell, it's just a whole bunch of Phillips head screws. So that's nice. I won't make you watch that though. I won't even make anyone watch any of that kind of stuff, because taking out screws with a screwdriver can be a little boring. So I'll be back. Well, my battery started dying, so had to plug y'all in. But what I brought you back for, I still ain't got all the screws out, and that's because these ones, it started right here, and then it went this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that one way back over here, they were all security bits. So that's something useful to know if you ever tear down a shark. A vacuum like this. It's a shark vacuum cleaner. That's all it says. It doesn't give a specific brand or anything, so I don't know. But yeah, it just, if you want to look them up, that's what they look like. So I figured I'd catch that on film though for you, so you know. Actually, I stand corrected. That one and this one is a Phillips. What in the world? I see what they did. They did it so that you couldn't finish taking the bottom off without having the security screw bit set. Alright, that's cool. I got you a shark. Well, these two just fell off the sides, so when I took the screws out, so let's see what's holding this bottom on still. Oh. Tiny screws. I might take that apart. I probably will. Knowing me, I take everything apart. Did I miss a screw back here? No, it's just being stubborn. Oh, that helps. Alright, so that's the bottom of it. That's just garbage plastic. This is what we're looking for. Let me get my snips again. Snip that. Snip that. And it's dusty as all get out. Oh my goodness. Rough. That is, I don't even want to breathe it in. I know whose it used to be, and I know they're pretty much clean people, but any dust like that is not good for your health. That's for sure. What in the world? They need to stop calling me. Man. This company says they can get me a cheaper rate on my electric bill, and I don't know if I want to trust that whole situation. But honestly, what the heck? I guess I'll have to tear into it later, but let's see if I can get enough of it to give an accurate reading of whether it's copper or not. Oh yeah, it's a shark, it's copper. I'll try and... yeah, there we go. Oh shoot, now you can't see it at all. But yeah, that's copper. Nice. I'm glad about that. So that'll be another motor I got to take down. So that's like 4 motors I've got to tear down still. Woohoo! Awesome. I'm happy that I'm finding more copper than aluminum windings in this stuff, because copper makes it worth it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everybody in the scrapping world will tell you the same thing. Copper is what can pay the bills. After I use my grinder, I can get these rivets out, which will take this plastic off, and then that'll be a clean piece of aluminum. Nice. More money, more money. More copper, more copper. More metals, more metals. We love our metals. And if I sound a little crazy, it's probably because I've been up all night and I drank 200G drinks last night, and I'm kind of a little wound right now. And if you're in my shoes and you were dealing with what I'm dealing with, yeah, you would understand what I'm going through right now. But only, sad to say, only one person other than me right now knows what it's about, and it's just gonna stay between us, because I don't air my, so they say, dirty laundry out like that. So, is it Security Bits or Phillips? It's a Phillips. See if I can reach this one down in here. Oh yeah, I reached it. And I'm only doing this to get the switch and the cords out of in here, because it looks like cords are running up through there. Obviously they've got to be, with the switch being right there. So there's 2 more screws on this side to loosen up. So I'm kind of glad I decided to do this video, because I was feeling funky before I started it, and now I'm like, life goes on. That's my feelings now. So thank you, family, for being there to listen to my banter and give me your insights on what you can, and talk to me when you can. It all really helps. You don't know how much it helps. That's why I got my dogs for service animals. because I've been having a rough time with a lot of things going on in my life, and like losing people and that kind of stuff is not fun. And that's what kind of happened, is I lost a friend. It may have been a month and a half ago or so, but I still lost a dear friend. And I don't know. I'm still having a little bit of a hard time with it. So, but as they say, life goes on. You can't bring them back. So, they don't want you to live in misery. If they wanted you to live in misery, they would have made your life miserable when they were around. But my friend actually was helping me, keeping me sane. And I don't know where this is supposed to come apart, or how it's supposed to come apart. Let's get the flathead and see if we can pry it apart. If not, you know what my other tool is. I don't want to go to that because it freaks my dogs, my service animals, my babies. It freaks them out. So, I mean, it freaks my little one out. My little teddy bear, it freaks him out every time I tear something down, because I'm making loud noises like that. But he's getting better with it. He just goes to the back room. And I said it, there's a good amount of wire up in there. And a little board that doesn't really matter, I guess. Why in the world would you put a screw like that in there? I don't know. It's the way they make these things, they're so weird. Let's see if I can get this wire out of here, though. I don't know. Can I take the whole piece off? Is it gonna cooperate with me? It looks like it, yes. Somewhat. I mean, hopefully this fits. Barely, but yes, it does. Sorry, I wasn't in frame there. This has a lot of screws on the internal for some reason. A lot more than I figured there would be. I don't even know what the hell go to. I'm just pulling screws out. Might not even have to pull these ones out, but I'm pulling them out because, I mean, they're screws. And if I'm gonna be a micro scrapper, I might as well take all the screws I can get out of it. That way I'm not throwing away precious metals into the landfill. Oh, that's got to be loosened up a little bit more. I could do that with my fingers. Nice. Alrighty, well, that's out of there. How'd you get stuck in there? Get out of there. Now, all we need to do is figure out how to get this switch out of there. I might just take and see about pulling the wires off if I can. There you go. Yep. I got the wires to start popping off of there. Well, it didn't pop off the right way, but it came off. Woo! Garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. Oh, hey, I still got a whole bottom piece. Hold on. I'll be back after I get this all taken care of. Because, as you see, it's just a few wires now. So, I'll be back in a minute. There we go. Now just a little bit of cleanup on that, and that plastic will be gone, and then all this will be number 1 wire. I don't know if I'll strip it, because, I mean, like I said, right, to another scrapper friend of mine, like a brother, he's like a brother to me, because he's the one that helped me get going in this whole aspect. But he told me that it's if you don't have a stripper, it's really okay, just send it in like that. So, but for Christmas, if I can get a stripper, that would be awesome. So, I'm gonna tell my mom and everybody that I would like a stripper for Christmas, and not the stripper on a pole type stripper, just a wire stripper. So I'm gonna tell her that and see what she has to say, and maybe I'll get one. Excuse me.